everyone. So as you could probably see, today's video is all about relieving stress from our lives. We all suffer through stress, and me personally, I've suffered from a lot of stress and anxiety throughout my life for various reasons. So in this video, I really want to help you discover ways to help you with your stress, because stress isn't just bad on your mental health but also on your physical health too, and can cause a lot of problems, and plus it's just uncomfortable in general. And I think as society today is always go go go, it's so important to just take a moment to wind down, relax, and relieve that stress. So in this video, I'm going to show you some methods and techniques and tricks that I use to help relieve my stress, and hopefully by showing you that, you will find ways that help you relieve your stress too. And not all of them may work for you. Different things work on different people, but I hope you try them all, and I really hope that this video helps you a lot, because this is something that's like very close to me and my life, and it's very important to me, and spreading this message to you about relieving your stress as well. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment, and please let me know so I can make more videos like this. And I just want to help everyone be able to achieve calmness and happiness. And of course, we're not going to be happy all the time. That's impossible and unrealistic. But if we can avoid stress as much as possible, that would be the goal right here. Sorry, that was really weird. And I know a lot of you suffer from anxiety as well. I do too. So personally, this is just something that means a lot to me. So make sure to check me out on Instagram and Twitter, and check out my other videos. Hopefully they're helpful to you. And I post weekly, so make sure to subscribe to my channel and come back weekly to check it out, because hopefully these are very helpful to you, and if they're not, let me know so I can change it up. Let's get on with the video. So one of the things that has proven to be extremely helpful to me, and I think it's catching on around the world, and that is mindfulness. This is something that I learned a few months ago, and it's been really helpful to me. So if you don't know, mindfulness is not thinking about anything else but what is currently happening right now. So to be mindful, I want you to focus on everything you see, everything you hear, everything you can smell, touch, taste. Notice all 5 senses of what's going on right now around you. Don't try to think about anything else. And I know your mind's going to wander, and it's going to be worse when you first start it, but if you keep doing this daily or every other day and do it more and more, it's going to become so much easier to do. And if your mind wanders, just slowly, shift it back to the present, what is happening right now. A lot of times we focus on the future and worrying about that, or the past and things that have already happened, but we can't change the past, and the future is in the future. I want you to focus right now. A lot of times we just pass the present by and don't care much about it. So if you just focus on your present, maybe find a nice relaxing spot. You can go outside if it's, not freezing out. And today's actually a pretty nice day, so I might go outside today and do my mindfulness. I really like to just sit down, have good posture, and just look around. And also, if you want to just close your eyes and just take deep breaths, focus on your breathing, and focus on everything around you in the present. And this is very helpful for me. And I like to do this at least 10 minutes every day, and it really helps relieve my anxiety and stress. So the second thing that I love to do is very closely related to mindfulness, and this is meditation. I know there's this stigma about meditation that it's just, this crazy person have their hands like this and but that is not what meditation is. I mean, it's better to sit like this, or you can even lay down, but I don't really recommend that as much because you might fall asleep. You can even stand too, but I personally think that sitting down is comfortable, maybe in a chair or on your bed like this, and just relax all the muscles in your body. And what you do is just focus on your breathing and think about your day and meditate on your life. And this actually can be very helpful in not only relaxing you and releasing stress, but also in solving life problems that occur and you know, finding a meaning in things that happen. So I really like meditating, and a lot of times I just close my eyes and just focus on your breathing, and you can ponder things or you could be mindful during it, whatever you want. Oh, also a side note on mindfulness, I forgot to add. You can be mindful at any time, like even if you're not purposefully trying to do it, just if it comes in your mind, just focus on the present. Even like if any of you drive, I know when I first started driving, all I focused on was the road, driving, everything like that, because I'm learning and I'm freaking out, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna hit someone. I didn't, by the way. But now it's like when I drive, sometimes my mind wanders and I'm not quite as focused on driving as I used to be, and this happens to everyone, I'm pretty sure. But one thing you could do is just, you know, resort back to what it was like when you first started driving and just focus on the road, focus on the lights, where your hands are on the steering wheel, everything like that, instead of thinking about other things. So that's a way you can incorporate mindfulness into just daily life and into driving. And for those of you who aren't driving yet, remember this when you do start driving, if you start driving, and that's really helpful to me. So back to meditation, this is very helpful for me, and anyone can do this, and I usually like to do it in the morning and before I go to bed, and it really helps me just relax, and I keep my muscles relaxed, I don't tense them up, and it's just helpful. So I hope you guys try that. Number 3 is create a zen-like area in your room or anywhere in the house. I think this is very important to just go to whenever you're feeling stressed, worried, anxious, whatever it is. You could just go to this area and just calm down and relax, take deep breaths, and it's just a calm, serene area. So I'm going to show you my little area I like in my room. I absolutely love that area. I've got incense and candles, and I've actually got some candles going right now. So number 4 is get enough sleep. I think this is very important, and I know it's kind of contradictory because sometimes the stress can affect your sleep and make your sleep not as well. But I think spending time before bed to do that mindfulness or meditation or anything can really help just relieve that stress before bed so you can get a quality night's sleep. And I'm hoping all of you get a good night's sleep every night, because this isn't just important for your mental health, it's also important for your physical health as well, and also to help you think properly throughout the day and clearly, because when you're tired, things can also seem way more intense than they actually are, and that can cause even more stress. So the next thing that I recommend is drinking lots of tea. I personally prefer green tea because it's got so many health benefits. It has got antioxidants and other things that really help with your physical health, and also tea just helps relax and calm you down, and it's nice to just, you know, sip some tea throughout the day or even before you go to bed, and it's very healthy for you, helps even lose weight too, I think. It just helps me relieve so much stress, and especially if it's warm tea, so nice. So the next thing I'm going to say is exercise is so important. This isn't just for your physical health, but mental health is so influenced by exercise. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but whenever you exercise, your body releases chemicals that make you just feel good and great afterward, and these chemicals released can help reduce stress and minimize anxiety, and I absolutely love working out. I know it's so hard to start, but once you do, you're gonna love it so much, and you're gonna feel so much better afterward. And when you don't exercise, you're gonna feel kind of gross and sluggish and maybe even more anxious and worried. So I definitely recommend exercising. It can let out all negative emotions and anger and frustration and anxiety, and exercise is just so important both physically and mentally. Plus, when you exercise, you're going to feel accomplished and great, which can also help boost your self-esteem and make you feel better. Another thing you guys can do to help relieve anxiety and stress is talk to someone, whether it's a good friend or family members, or even going to a counselor can be very helpful. If you're currently in school, you probably have a school psychologist or counselor that you can talk to, and if not, you can maybe talk to your parents or just go on your own if you're over 18 about going to a counselor and talking to them. And if not, you can still talk to friends or family, and if you feel like you can't talk to anyone, you can always contact me at any time and I would be so glad to help you, because I know what it's like to feel that, feel a lot of stressful events. So I would be more than happy to talk to you and help you relieve that stress. Another thing I have found to greatly reduce stress is listening or playing music. So if you listen to music, most of you probably feel a lot better, or even you can have a nice cathartic cry, and then afterward you feel so much better. And even playing music can be very helpful as well. I play piano and a little bit of guitar, and whenever I play songs or even sing, I just feel a lot better, and it's kind of like an emotional healer just to listen to or play music. So I definitely recommend that. Listen to your favorite songs that, maybe relate to what you're feeling or make you feel better. Definitely recommend it. Another thing related to the arts and expressing yourself is just art in general. I use art a lot to express myself and relieve stress. A lot of my anxiety gets built up, and I just turn to art and I draw and I paint, and a lot of times I like to use watercolors because it's just nice and relaxing and calm. And even if you think you're not a good artist, that's okay. Just being able to express yourself in that way and just maybe draw or paint your feelings, I think that is just helpful enough to make you feel better and maybe boost your self-esteem and confidence a bit, and maybe you can improve your art skills as well. So I definitely recommend that. That's one of my favorite things to do. So one more thing I'm going to add is that I know many people experience panic attacks or anxiety attacks, similar things. I know I suffer from them a lot, and one thing that is very helpful is not only breathing and just taking deep breaths and focusing on that, but also doing this one grounding technique. So in this technique, first you notice 5 things that you see. So right now I see some flowers in a vase up there, I see my clock, I see my candles, I see my bed, and I see my drawing over here. Next, you focus on 4 things that you can feel. So I can feel my pants. They're pretty cool looking. I like them. Anyway, and they're very relaxing too and comfy. Comfy clothes is another thing that can help. I can feel my bed. I can feel my skin. And I can feel my hair. Now for 3 things that you can hear. So one thing I can hear is my clock right now. I can hear myself talking, and I can also hear some cars driving by outside. Now for 2 things that you can smell. So I'm going to grab my candle, and it smells very nice. So that's one thing I can smell. And then another thing I can smell is my incense burning over there. And it smells really nice, and it's got my unicorn incense burner, which is 10 out of 10, gotta say. And then for one thing you can taste, you can usually just grab a food item, chew gum, something like that, and this exercise just helps you bring you back to the present and focus on what's currently happening, and bring you back to the realization that you're okay, everything's okay, everything will be okay. And this is kind of like a mindfulness technique as well. But this exercise is extremely helpful if you're having a moment of panic and fear and anxiety. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, give it a thumbs up and comment if you liked it and would like to see more videos like this. Also leave me comments with any other video suggestions in case you have some ideas or things you want me to make a video of. Again, you can contact me anytime. Check out my Instagram and Twitter. And I hope this video helped many people, or even just one person. That's fine too, because my goal here is to help you guys. So, I guess that's about it. I hope you guys have a stress-free day. And if there is some stress, don't feel bad. Just practice one of these techniques, and I hope it's extremely helpful for all of you. Alright, well, I'll see you next week, guys. Bye.